We will talk about on the navigation, how to do navigation in Workday, how system stores value, how the security works, just basic level right now. And today we'll also talk about how to set up the company hierarchy, what we need in order to set up the company, and all other details. Okay.
Okay.
As you saw, this is what we call our home page. Home page means where you have items for your actions or some information for you to digest, and be it FYI or be it some action task for you. Anything, it can be anything. It can be a news from HR regarding some payroll activities. It can be some transaction for you to approve. So we'll talk about each and everything. We'll go through this features, also notification inbox and other areas. So the first thing you see on the screen right now is this a search bar. Okay. This search bar is where you search for every information, be it your supplier invoices, be it your customer invoices, be it finding someone in the system. Okay, anything. So it's basically work for searching everything, whatever you have access in the system. Based on your access only, you would be able to see certain things. Let me give an example. Suppose you are an employee of Wipro India and the security assigned to you is for Wipro India only. Then if you want to search the invoices for Wipro America, you will not be able to do so because the security has not been assigned to you. If security has been assigned, then only you would be able to see that data in the system. So in Workday, everything, be it a very minor field, be it a very major information, everything is aligned with security access. If you have access, then you would be able to view it. If you don't have access, you won't be able to do it. Now, let's go ahead and find some transactions, report, people using this search bar. So this is what we call a search bar. So let's say, first of all, let me try to find out Teresa Serrano. Okay, so Teresa Serrano is a CFO. And if I just click on this, you would see it has brought up all the details related to a Teresa Serrano. Now, again, remember, whatever I'm seeing here, maybe the employee ID, location, her company, her supervisory organization, because I do have the access, I have the security with me to view all this field and information. If I wouldn't have this security assigned to my profile, I wouldn't have been able to see all this information. Now, let's try to find out some customer invoices. Let's say find customer invoices. Okay, so again, because I have logged in as an implementer, that day I also told you there is a difference between the regular user and the implementer or a consultant role. Implementer is a super security group or super profile which can access almost everything in Workday, be it from any profile, the human capital management, your grants, until and unless you have restricted that profile or role to view only certain things and not everything. Otherwise, implementers can do everything in the system. They can review anything. So let me search a company here, dummy company here, GMS USA or Gopal Industries. Okay, and I just hit OK here. Again, because I have logged in as a consultant, as an implementer, that's why I'm able to see all this information here. So you see here, I can see all the 22 invoices belonging to a company called Gopal Industries. I can see to which customer they have been billed, the customer status, the invoice type, and so on. So clear with this? This is called a search bar. I have come to a different page here. You can see it's not the same one which we had seen when we had logged into the Workday. Now, if I want to go back to my home page, there are a couple of ways I can do it. So what you can do, you can click on this W icon here. Okay. Again, it won't be same for every client, for every customer. It can be W or it can be company logo here. It can be company logo's name also, anything. You can customize it. So if I click OK here, you would see that I would again go back to my home page. It will take me back to my home page. Now let's see other way around also. Suppose again I want to search the invoices for my company. Okay, let me again go back to Gopal. So suppose again I want to go back, but not using this home feature. Then what you can do, you can go here. Okay. And if you click on this view profile here, why it's not appearing here? 1 second. Oh, okay. Now, guys, let me tell you a few more things which will help you. This is a practice tenant. Okay. So a lot of other people also have the access to this tenant using the same ID and password. So sometimes you would see that people have changed a few things from here to there or there to here. Okay, so no need to worry about that. We just need to fix that later on. But sometimes you will not find every feature here. Okay, so no need to worry about that. That's absolutely fine. Normally there is a home icon here, which will take you back to the home screen. But if it is not there, no need to worry. Okay, you can again click on this W icon. It will go back to your home page. Now let's talk about. We have talked about the search bar. We have talked about this home page, home icon. Now let's talk about this notification bell icon. So this is something just to notify you. Notify you in the sense, suppose you are a part of a security group or a role which needs to be notified about a certain action, or you are a manager, your employee or subordinate has submitted leave approval for you to approve. So those kind of notifications, or somebody has processed some transactions, and as part of the notification, you're also part of the security group, you would come to know about that notification here in this bell icon. Okay, so this is just for FYI only. In simple words, FYI, nothing else. You don't have to take any action or task processing, nothing. You don't have to do anything at all from here. This is the one from where you will take an action. Inbox. We call it as inbox. So this is an inbox icon. Now here, things will come for you to review, take some action or approve it. In the sense, if you are a supplier admin, right? Somebody has made some changes to the supplier and you are accounts payable manager. So that change will come to you to review that, hey, somebody has changed the customer details. Can you please review it or approve it before it is live in the system? Or somebody has submitted a customer invoice or accounting journal and you're accounting manager, right? Somebody has opened the period. So for those kind of thing or processes, if you are the responsible person, take an action, be it approving employees leave or be it approving employees performance appraisals, everything. Those things will come under your inbox where you have to take some action. It's more for you to take some action, review, approve, and so on. So clear with this bell icon, notification, and inbox, both of you?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's clear to me.
Yeah. Very simple. After a few days, you won't even go to this thing. Just like today only, the day one, just need to be familiarized with this functionalities. Later on, you won't even bother about it. Now, this cloud icon. This is your profile. Okay. If you go with the Teresa Senado profile, you will see a lot of other features because this is a consultant implementer profile. So very less features here. But if you go with an employee profile, I will show you later on how to do that. You would see more features here. Now, what you can do using these features, you can go to your My Account. You can see the organization ID. Okay. What is organization ID? The company who's using this tenant. If I click on this, let me click on this. Okay. You can see this is the organization ID using which you can log into Workday mobile app also. Okay. So this is the one, and this is the scanning code and all those things. Now, if you go back, My Account, you can change your preferences, manage trusted devices like your mobile devices, all those things. But the key thing here is your organization ID and change preferences. So if you go to change preferences, I'll show you what it will show here. Okay, so right now you see everything we are seeing here is in English. Default locale is English US. Preferred display languages English. Default time zone, which is like tenant, not your time zone, tenant, which you have configured in the tenant. That time zone is this one, GMT 5 Eastern Time, ET.
What is tenant?
Yes, for this tenant, correct. For this
No,
tenant.
I'm saying what is tenant? You said tenant or something, right?
Yes, yes. So whatever you're seeing right now, this is a tenant.
Okay.
And let me answer. So this link, okay, tenant is an instance where you log in and do your task in simple words.
Okay.
Okay. So tenant is just like when you log into your PeopleSoft, okay, and your SAP, Oracle, FICO, whatever it is, a particular instance is there, right? If you have access to FICO finance module, you will see FICO details, right? If you have HCM related access, you will see HCM related details. So tenant is like a login page, you can simple words you can say, where you see certain details based on the subscription you have taken from Workday.
Okay.
So this is just defining like your preferred. This is an important thing. Workday search provider. So now you have two options here: new Workday federated search or old classic one. So I prefer old classic one. It gives you a lot of other options compared to the new one. So we have to sign out and sign in again. We'll do later on, not right now. So this is FII details, some FII details. I would urge you not to change anything here in this tenant until you're very much confident of doing that. Because suppose you change the language to English to some Arab currency, Arab language, or to a Chinese language, you won't be able to understand the characters here. And then you are gone forever. Like until some SME comes in and they know those characters, or you Google copy paste, then only you can understand like what exactly is this. So basically you should not change the locale of your tenant. It should be only when all of the employees for that particular tenant is from China, from Germany, from other countries where there's a different language. For that country is fine, but preferably every tenant will be configured in your English language only. Suppose I am a Chinese employee and I don't understand English. Then I can go back to my account here. I can go to change preferences. Then I can do entire of my work into Chinese language here. Okay. I can change the language to a Chinese one. These are pre-delivered languages by Workday. So you can select any of them. Hindi has not come yet, I believe. Just except Hindi, I think most of the languages are here. Even Arabic, Urdu is also there, Chinese is there. But Hindi is not here right now. Okay, only when you need that language, you're from that particular region, then only you would, what would happen if you change this? So right now I am seeing notification. This will be converted to a local current language text. because I know that language, I would understand it, but for the other person who is from known different language background or known local background, they will not be able to understand it. So it's better we keep it in English only. Now, let's go back. Workbench. Let's click on this workbench now. Now see, the entire page has been changed, right? So basically, workbench is a place or is another page in your tenant where you see information related to your work only. Okay. Suppose I am a P2P person. I need to see the POs. I need to create POs. I need to create supplier invoices. I need to create requisitions. I need to create receipts. So related to my work, I can customize these applications, and then we'll talk about this later on. Right now, just like basic part, just to understand the functionality. Related to my work, those items will come here. This is a kind of dashboard. We call it a dashboard. This section where you see my mouse is going in square, this is what we call a dashboard. And this dashboard name is your workbench. Under that dashboard, you have 7 applications. See, this word says applications. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are called applications. Okay. If I go one of them, and again, it depends and it will be different from person to person. For a P2P, it will have a different worklets or icons here. For an R2R guy, there will be different worklets here. For an accounting manager, there will be, or accounting person, there will be different applications here, which we can customize to show on the page of that particular user. But that's like after like you're very much confident in Workday and you have good knowledge, then you would design this dashboards and applications and all those things. We'll not talk about that right now, just to give an overview. What is this called? This is called a dashboard. Dashboard name is Workbench. Under Workbench, you have 7 applications. And there is a task called, I'll show you. Maintain dashboard. Okay. So here we have all of the dashboards which we can work on and can execute it on the personal security group page, or the people who have the particular security group access on a particular section of employees. So we'll talk about this later on, like maybe after chapter 5, 6 or 7, once we have good knowledge of Workday navigation, setting up transactions, configurations, then only we'll talk about this an extra thing, not right now. Sitemap. This is also a very good feature. And again, I'm telling you, yes, what you need to do, you need to ping your Gmail addresses, please. I will add you to a Google Drive folder, okay, where a lot of documents are there, and all the documents which we are going to cover, the course material basically, that we are going to cover in next 2 months. So once I have your Gmail addresses, I'll add you to a Google Drive folder where you can download those documents also. There are like approximately 40-50 documents which you can download on your desktops also, and you can go through those documents later on in your spare time. It doesn't has like only about Workday financials. It has documents related to your adaptive insight, your HCM, your integrations also.